Hello, my name is YT22. This is a video that summarizes the Oripathy that is the basis of the story setting of Arknights. Rhodes operator's profile details their medical condition of Oripathy. I've organized those pieces of information into this video. The outline of this infection has been displayed on the screen. Since each operator has a different medical condition, what is written in the profile is completely different from person to person. Whenever an operator is hired by Rhodes, he will undergo the clinical analysis to check the status of Oripathy. The results are shown in their profile. The clinical analysis consists of two types of examinations. They are imaging tests and detection of Originium granules in circulatory system. The results are described by two numerical values, Cell-Originium assimilation and blood Originium-Crystal density. Since there are two examinations and two numerical values, it is considered that these have a one-to-one correspondence. Imaging tests measure patients' Cell-Originium assimilation. In the profile, the numerical result of Cell-Originium assimilation is shown along with how much the Originium is crystallized in the operator's body and body surface. The exact definition of Cell-Originium assimilation has not been clarified. It is thought that the ratio at which Originium is crystallized is measured as a percentage by checking every corner of the body with something like an X-ray. As the Oripathy worsens, the patient's body becomes more contaminated and much Originium crystallize inside or on the surface of his bodies. The second numerical result of the clinical analysis is blood Originium-Crystal density. It is a value showing the density of the Originium contained in 1 liter of blood. The unit of blood Originium-Crystal density is U per L. It means unit per liter, and is sometimes found in the results of medical examinations in the real world. It is often used to indicate the amount of enzyme. Enzymes are difficult to measure directly. When enzymes are tried to react with something, the amount of the reacted substance is used as a unit of the amount of the enzyme. Since the amount of Originium flowing in the blood is small, it seems to be examined by reacting with something. The blood Originium-Crystal density section of the profile often refers to the progression of patients' Oripathy. As written in the profiles of several operators, the infection shifts to the mid-stage when it exceeds 0.3 U/L. Next, I will show you two types of lists of operators in descending order of the two indicators of Oripathy. You can see what happens when Oripathy gets worse. This is a list sorted by Cell-Originium assimilation. Ifrit and Amia have the highest value, which is 19%. As you can see from Amia, Provence, Rope, and Blaze, some operators have high Cell-Originium assimilation, but not high blood Originium-Crystal density. These two values don't seem to be perfectly proportional. Flamebringer, Rope, Frostleaf, and Haze have taken a long time to come to Rhodes after being infected with Oripathy. You can see that the infection progresses if the start of treatment is delayed. Provence says that internal Originium caused mutated his tail. Estelle has a sprouting horns non-characteristic to her race. Oripathy can have a significant impact on physical characteristics. On the other hand, Ifrit suffers from occasional hallucinations due to Oripathy. Nightmare suffers from multiple personality disorder. Oripathy can also cause mental illness. Next, this is a list sorted by blood Originium-Crystal density. Ifrit is ranked highest again. Unlike before, Aephiala, Talopsis and Nightingale appear in the list. Their Cell-Originium assimilation isn't that high, but blood Originium-Crystal density is pretty high. They are good at Originium arts. Originium crystals in their bodies strengthen their arts. Ifrit, Flamebringer and Nightingale are Sarkas. Sarkas is the race easily infected by Oripathy. Meteorite and Mudrock are also Sarkas. They are not on the list, but their infections are relatively severe. Vulcan is ranked high on the both two lists. Originium crystals painfully emerge on her cheek. However, she has no other noticeable symptoms, so there is no special mention of oripathy in her profile. Eyjafjalla suffers from deafness due to oripathy. Tolopsis also has narcolepsy. Musa's hands are abnormally developed because of the oripathy lesions in her hands. As you can see, oripathy affects various organs of the body. Now, let's look at some special cases. The operator who has the most severe oripathy is Ifrita. There is no doubt that she is a sarcas. But it is difficult to tell what type of sarcas she is because of the effects of infection inside and outside her body. Among the sarcas, there are detailed types such as vampire for warfarin and wendigo for patriot. Conversely, Skadi is the most unrelated to oripathy among Rhodes operators. She goes to the harsh battlefield where originiums are exposed, but her blood originium crystal density is low as if she had never touched them. The mysterious power of agar may prevent the infection. On the other hand, Patriot's oripathy is far more severe than that of Ifrit. Kelsey said his crystallization was over 60%. If that is the same as Cell-Originium assimilation, his condition is terrible. Patriot is a special individual, so he can still endure it. I hope operators suffering from oripathy will be cured someday. But it is also a source which can enhance their originium arts. I wonder if oripathy can be cured in the future stories. Also, regarding Ifrita, her background is a mystery, so I hope that it will be clarified at the event of Rhine Lab. Now, this is the end of this video. This is the first video I made in English. If you notice any improvements, please give me feedback in the comments. Thank you.